I've been seeing these cute skirts for a while now, but I've never been requested one until this year. And this is how my friend said, hey, can you do this? First thing I said is, let me check. I went to Google and I got this image because I needed a template. And the nice thing is you can do this with any type of design. If you need a template, get the template off of Google. It'll be so much easier for you to at least get a visual for yourself and a visual for your customer. You can upload it. Here you can delete what you don't need, or you can even crop it. Either way works. Whatever makes it easier. Point is, get your template into Cricut. The nice thing is, once you have the image saved into Cricut, you can always come back to it. I saved it as a flat graphic because this gives me the visual without having to worry about doing any additional work to it, like adding a border or anything like that. All right. Second thing is fonts. Couple things I already had was I had a couple 2024 or any year I can search by it and I can find the fonts that I, might need, but also images. If you already have it, you don't have to upload it again. I knew I had saved Barbie on here and I had the graduation Barbie already. So I just have to find it through my images that I already had saved and add it. If not, honestly, I got all of these on Google. Just Google what your image is. But here we go. If we have font that we like or want, for example here, I just want the 2024. You can click contour and remove everything except the numbers. Now, what if I don't want these numbers? So I work a lot out of my phone because it's just faster for me. I also don't have my laptop with me all the time. But college font is always a good to go to on thefont.com. But I can't download it or don't want to download it onto my phone. I already have very little space left. So I find the font that I like and I screenshot it. The nice thing is you can always preview what it's going to look like, and that's how I bring it into Cricut. Screenshot it and upload it here into Cricut because, of course, it's not going to be an SVG or PNG. It'll be easier to just upload it. Now, I like to upload inverted, but that's just a preference of mine for certain things. But I could easily just click on the outside also, and like all of the white parts, doesn't matter. As long as you get it into your design space, that's what matters. Once I have it in here, if I do have a square or rectangle around it, I hit contour and remove it. When you have your letters here, the nice thing is you can either slice each individually or you can contour it out. And I'm going to show you both. Here I am slicing it. That way you can have it fit in each little section of the skirt. Cover it and slice. Now that I know that I do need tutus, I can keep the other one. Also, if you want to contour it, that's easy too. You just click on everything you don't want to have left and then duplicate it and go for the other number, which is the 0. All right. So I have my numbers. I have my image. What if I want to add a name? Again, back to the font. And I'm not going to download every single font. That's a lot for my computer. So I like to go to themes for cursives, calligraphy, type in whatever you want to type. For me, it's going to be my name. I'm Jessica. And so I'm going to be able to see the different options I have. So I'm typing it in right now, and then you'll see it. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm down to a whisper with all the coughing I had. And so I am trying to make this video as easy as possible. I really like this one, so I'm going to screenshot it. And I like to crop it down to sizing. And then I'm going to take it over to Cricut Design Space to upload. Again, it's up to you how you upload it. For me, it's just less clicking. If I upload it with clicking the black section, if you notice here, I still have to go into every gap of the E, or the J, of the S's. So with uploading with the just clicking on the black, it's 3 clicks. That's what makes it easier and makes me choose what way to upload it. Really, it's preference. It doesn't make any difference in some cases. I'll show you with the next one also what I'm going to do. When you want to look at colors, you can start changing the colors here. Of course, your vinyl is what determines what colors you're going to use. You can use glitters. You can use any kind of pattern if you wanted to. The nice thing, what I really, really like is that once you have it, you can look at the visual, but also provide the colors of your vinyl. And I graduated my high school is blue and gold. And to be honest, it's really neat because Travis Scott just brought all the seniors his unreleased shoe. And it was neat to see everybody wear them at graduation. This skirt would have totally brought everything together. The shoe, the school colors, everything. All right, so now it's the sizing. Here, I'm just sizing it to fit into the area of the skirt. I used the first 2 to dictate my height, but I'll tell you, to be honest with you, this is not going to be the height that I'm going to cut it, because you have to actually take it back to the skirt and actually measure the plaited skirt to understand how much thickness or wideness do you have to play with. That's what really determines your sizing. So here I'm just doing it for the visual. And what I did for my customer, I did this exactly. She said, add this, remove this, try this, until she was happy with it. It makes it so much easier than having it done all the way and then realize like, oh, I wanted to see if you could add that, and it's too late. Here's my school abbreviation. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. I really like it. And again, this is how I'm showing you that you can upload it either way. It works both ways. It doesn't matter. It's just preference and how much quote unquote clicking you'll have to do to clean up the image. So this one's pretty easy. Clicked on the white part and I only had 2 clicks. So that was easy. All right. So Elkins, here we are with the school. I'm going to change the color and I'm going to add it to the end. So it's up to you, depending on how many spots you have, what you want to put on there. If you want to fill them all, if you want to keep a gap, whatever you like. But this is how I would show it. Now that I like it, I like to group it because it makes for an easier moving around. It makes it easier to size without it changing anything of the image. And it'll, pretty much stay with the sizing of the original template. You can also highlight it all and move it, but the thing is, sometimes one of those will move. One of the sizes will change or anything like that. But as long as you highlight all of it, you can make those changes. I'm trying to show you here, but I keep leaving it too big. Once you hit make it, I don't print the skirt. That I would have deleted before I go to make it. But for the example here, I'm going to save it, then go show you. Gold will print with gold and your blue will print with your blue. Again, your sizing is determined by taking the good old measuring tape to the skirt, seeing the width that you have. Because height, you have plenty. But width, how wide are your strips there? And that way you know how wide to make your numbers, your wording, or any image you want to add to it. Then this is how mine turned out. Coming up. Hope you like it. Hope it helps.